Boys and girls, how we doing? Oh, that's the Ninja Turtle. Sweet. Leonardo, the goat. That's a horrible way to start. Let's just start this whole thing over immediately. Jesus Christ. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh! Oh! We're living and we're laughing, guys. This is the first time I've ever worn shorts on stage, and I immediately don't want to be here anymore. It was a horrible mistake. You guys can see the hair and the leg. I had good calves when I was in like middle school, and now fucking life got to me. You know what I mean? You get it. All right. It's fine. It's not a joke. It's just a thought, and he wasn't on board. Does this look like a comfortable way to stand to you guys? Is this a good way to do it? I never know how to stand when I do stand up, you know what I mean? I don't know what the pose is. Does this show like power, like I know what I'm doing? Is this better? How's this for everybody? Does this show authority to any of you guys? Oh, a little bit? What if I put some fucking spice in that baby right there? Is that doing it? Oh, now I'm the leader, huh? I used to do this thing when I first started doing comedy. This is absolutely true. Where I would take the mic stand. I wouldn't even know I'd be doing it, but the whole time I'd be telling jokes, I'd just be like this. Just the whole time. Chris Goat had to tell me one time, he was like, "Why are you jerking off the mic stand?" I was like, the demons, they get it to me over there, man. My subconscious. Doesn't help anybody in this room if I'm like, anyways. Dating's weird. You really want to... It's stupid. It's dumb. Anybody see Oppenheimer? A couple of you guys? I loved it. I thought it was so good. I thought it was a great movie. I'm going to go see it again at some point. I was a big fan of it. I felt like it was really relatable, honestly, because, you know, if you haven't seen it, the synopsis quickly is just like this guy who develops this, like, amazing thing that's going to, like, change the course of history for all mankind, but at the same time has to, like, deal with the fact that it's going to affect people in a negative, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be like a problem too. Like it's this thing. It's like we're moving. It's the future. It's history, and then like there's also death and sadness attached to that. And I find that very relatable because my great grandfather was the first guy to do this thing. You guys know? And so he couldn't live with himself. That guy. So I get it. Oppie. I'm not from Grand Rapids. I've lived here for a couple of years now, and I love it. I'm a fan of Grand Rapids, great city. I'm a big fan of the surrounding cities, all the places that are kind of around it. Round of applause if you've ever been to Kalamazoo. If you've ever been to Kalamazoo. Little guys, hell yeah. Glad you've been to a place. That was cool on my part. I love Kalamazoo. I'm a fan. I was just there recently to Kalamazoo, and I went to a McDonald's. Went to a McDonald's drive-thru. Normally, when you go to a drive-thru at McDonald's and they hand you the food, they'll be like, "Oh, have a nice day," or "Enjoy your meal," or something like that. This guy in Kalamazoo, he handed me my bag of food and just said, "Good luck out there." That's just how they do it out there. It's cool. I'm a fan of that. I like Kalamazoo. I'm a college student. I go to Grand Valley. Lake her up. Shh, lake her up. I don't know. Any college kids in here? A couple of you guys? What are you talking about? No, I'm sorry. You guys can't see him, but he's not in college. He lied to me. I'm in college. I'm not great at college. I'm not good at school in general. I don't go often. You know what I mean? Like I'm supposed to, but I like to skip. I enjoy skipping. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like that's what God would have wanted, right? He would have enjoyed that. He would have been happy that I skipped. Because there's those days that I'll go to campus, I'll have to take a bus, and I'll be a stand out there at the bus stop, waiting for the bus to pick me up and take me to class, and then I'll hear a voice, and it's the big guy upstairs, and he tells me, he's like, "Hey man, you've been working too hard. You've been working too hard. You have 2 classes a week, an hour a day out of your week that you have to go to class. You're working too hard. Why don't you go back home, take a rest, kick your feet up, have a couple of brewskis, man. You earned it. You deserve it." And I'll say, "Wow, thanks, God. Appreciate you saying that, man. I sure will, but it's 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if I should be drinking right now." And God, you know God, he always says, he goes, "Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere." God, you sound just like my dad. And then he goes, "Quit being a pussy and hit this bump before I beat the shit out of you." I'm like, Jesus, now you sound like my mom. Anyways. I want to talk about abortion for a second, if that's okay with you. Just for like 25 minutes, I'll talk about abortion, then we can all move on, if that's cool with you guys. Just for like 25 minutes. You guys are not on board, but we're doing it anyways, because I got nothing to lose up here. It's my last set. Anyways, I have no dog in the race of abortion. I don't have an opinion one way or the other, but I do think it's interesting how this sort of like the notion of abortion has changed in our culture, right? Because I feel like I'm old enough to remember a time when every time you'd hear about abortion, it would sort of be in a hush, right? You guys remember that? It would sort of be like, hey, did you hear about Jessica? She just had an abortion. You'd be like, oh, God, an abortion? Oh, Jessica. Nowadays, when you hear about abortion, it's more like, hey, did you hear about Jessica? She just had an abortion. And people usually go, fuck yeah, Jessica, you killed that baby. Good for you, girl. Get them all in before the storm rolls in. Hell yeah. And I think that's good. All right, guys, whatever. Doesn't matter. Now I want to talk about my grandma. Is that a good transition? Is that the way to do it? I'll talk about my grandma. I love my grandma. Horrible cook, my grandma. Can't cook for shit. Awful cook. I am so jealous of all of you people who all have these stories. Because you know those people. You heard this before. My grandma's the best cook on the planet. You guys know those people. Everyone said that. My grandma makes the best oatmeal raisin cookies you've ever had. I don't know, really? The best oatmeal raisin cookies? Is that really how this goes? Your grandma's the best cook? You think your grandma's the best cook on the planet? Is that really true? Or were you just forced to eat her food your entire childhood and you've convinced yourself it's good? Maybe that's really what's going on, right? The best cook ever? Your grandma, the best cook? There's 500 cooking shows on TV. She hasn't been on one of them. Not one. Just some old lady with Gordon Ramsay who's like, you fucking call that asparagus? And she's like, yeah, she can't handle it, you know? Because old people are feeble, right? I don't want to be mean, that's mean, I'm sorry. I'm jealous, truly I'm jealous. My grandma can't cook for shit. Awful cook, my grandma. Makes the worst fettuccine Alfredo I've had in my entire life. The worst. The sauce is so thin it's like soup this broad. I can't with her. I went my whole childhood thinking fettuccine, not for me. It's just not my thing, I don't like it. And then, you know, I started dating this Italian girl. She made it the right way, right? She's like, try this fucking sauce, or whatever they sound like. And I was like, oh my God, thank you, sweet Italian lady, for making it the right way. That's the end of the joke, but I don't know what else I want to talk about. You guys want to do more abortion bits? Is that cool with you guys? All right, I'm going to take off. You guys have been fun. Thank you.